Hi Leo. What's going on, my fellow Leos? Let's see what is going on with you guys for April 2019. I can already tell you, you're going to be stuck between a rock and a hard place. What are you worth, Leo? What are you worth? So, as you guys know, I give people some of the signs shit sometimes. Because there's certain times where I can sense, and it's in the astrology, or I can just sense that people aren't living up to their full potential. Like a lot of people of the same sign, because remember, these are general readings, so you may not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. But Leo this month has got themselves in between a rock and a hard place, like I was saying. We went through some major transformation, and we talked about it a few months back in one of my Leo readings, and all of you guys, talked about how much it resonated and how intense that transformation that we went through last year was, and how Leos, are supposed to be the sun, the brightest star in the sky, but yet when we go through some really deep transformations, we go through some deep transformations. And we kind of barricade ourselves and don't talk to anybody, we isolate, and we hide. It's just kind of what our nature, and we go through it every time we go through a really deep transformation. We feel it. Because we are the sun, we can feel the energy that much more intense. It's just like running through us. So we've gotten out of that, transformation mode, and we've started feeling like ourselves again the past month or two. It's a little hard to tell though with this past month being Pisces season and how crazy it was, but I remember a lot of you thought that it wouldn't get better, that it had just been shit for so long, that we had gotten comfortable in the chaos, and that it wouldn't get better, and we would never be ourselves again, and we won't ever be the old person, the old Leos that we were. Leos have been through some serious fucking transformation in the last couple years. But here we are. We're feeling a little bit like our old selves, and we kind of got used to not being in chaos again. And this month we find ourselves, we'll go over the cards that keep coming out in a second, but this month we find ourselves having to go through some more growing pains, not like the ones we went through last year, so don't worry, but still some growing pains nonetheless. Wow, got a lot coming out here, Leo. And that seems to be what the theme is going to be like this month for Leo. What are you worth? What places have you got yourself into where you feel like you are not valued, where you feel like you are doing too much and not getting the enough payoff? The Hierophant is about our values. How can anybody value you if you don't value you? You only accept into your life, Leo, what you feel like you're worth. So what are you worth? What do you value? And who's gonna value you if you don't value you? Who's gonna value your opinions, the shit that you wanna do, your passions, what you are passionate about, your opinions, etc., if you don't value your opinions? There's an action that needs to be taken here. We've been taking too much action. We've been trying to get people to see how we see things. We've been trying to help people understand things on a higher level, understand the principle of why things need to be done the certain way that they need to be done, but they're not seeing. The people over you, the people in authority, the people with the power, okay, they ain't seeing, and they're not gonna see. So what's it gonna be? Do you want passion, creativity, doing something from the matters of the heart, or do you want financial security? Pick one. Like I said last month, Uranus is in our 10th house, helping us be more independent, helping us get that drive to become our own leader instead of constantly fighting with the people that are leaders on why they do the things they do, why they value the things they value. It doesn't make sense. Why we are not appreciated enough. Making the decision to walk away will bring you emotional fulfillment, will bring you emotional stability, independence, self-worth, and financial security. There's your answer. But first you have to speak your truth and make that decision to pull forward. You have to be willing to jump on the chariot and go for a ride. And I really hope this isn't saying that some of you are going to wait to speak your truth until Cancer season, because we ain't having that, Leo. Let me tell you, as a fellow Leo, as a Leo rising, Leo is my first house. So yeah, I get it. We are not waiting till Cancer season. We're not. Maybe Taurus season. But the action needs to be taken before the end of April. Taurus season starts on the 20th. Jupiter goes retrograde, I believe, April 10th. So really we should do it before that. This month is going to have us all up in our beliefs, figuring out what we really want, what we're really passionate about, what gives you that spark, what lights your match, what puts a fire under your ass creatively. Creatively. I don't know why I've been having trouble saying that word lately in Pisces season. But what does that for you, Leo? Because honestly, it's not about whether they believe in you or not. It's about you believing in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, others aren't going to be able to believe in you either. And you're not going to go very far if you don't believe in yourself. There's a very big risk here, a very big jump here that needs to happen. I'm surprised the Fool's not here, honestly. And it's not going to happen if you're stuck like this. So we're in between a rock and a hard place. What are we worth? We don't know. We need to figure it out on this journey to figure it out. We're going to have to go through some more growing pains. Nothing like we went through last year, but this is the start of it. What are you holding on to that doesn't make you happy, Leo? You are the sun. You are the sun card in this deck and the strength card. But there's certain things that when we see the sun card, that is what makes us happy. What sparks our creativity? What do we want to create? And that's you. That's your card. So why are you stuck in situations that make you unhappy? Why are you not giving to yourself like you should? Why are you giving to all these other people when really you should be giving that cup to yourself? Because we need it more than anybody else. We're mentally exhausted. There's fear. There is fear. With this change. This change brings in fear, but also celebration. People may not like this change, but that's okay. They don't have to like the change. It's not about them. It's about your happiness now, Leo. Where are you happy? Where can you shine independently without all these other people telling you what to do, bossing you around, making you miserable? It's time to break free. We're on the journey, we're on the road to self-worth, to freedom. Telling the truth about how we feel emotionally to put an end to a situation needs to happen this month, Leo. It needs to happen. That is where you're going to find your power, your change, and be rewarded. The Three of Cups is not in reverse. I'm surprised you have, actually all your cards are upright right now. There was a couple that I think were reversed, but then they fell out and landed upright, so I kept them upright. So yeah. It's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. There we go. There's one reversed. People you work with, your coworkers. You have to stop carrying other people's shit to make other people happy. A Libra's doing the same shit. What are you worth? What do you want? And the big reason why I'm saying this right now is because of the astrology and because I already feel it. And I know not all of you keep up with the astrology, so you may not know. So, there's a big change coming that I'm trying to prepare everybody for. The next 2 months are where the change really starts happening. And then it will last until 2020. Okay, so this has to do with Capricorn. Pluto and Saturn being in Capricorn conjunct the South Node, and then Pluto and Saturn are going retrograde at the end of this month. All of the stuff I talked about back in Capricorn season's video, you can go back and watch that. I definitely would suggest it if you have no idea what the fuck is going on. But I would definitely go back and watch that. But all of that stuff is like really starting to take off right now. So where is Capricorn for you? Capricorn for us Leos is in our 6th house of work, daily routine, co-workers, small pets, etc., etc. This is being able to get out of situations to deal with those themes. It could also be health that make us feel trapped. And the start of that is going to be this coming month. Pluto is going to make it very, very apparent what it is very, very quickly. And it's going to make it worse, whatever it is, until you are able to let go of it. Because the name of the game with Pluto is to let go and surrender, which is why I talked so heavily in Pisces season's video last month about letting go and what letting go truly is and what it truly means and how we incorporate it every day. Wow, there's a lot going on here. So I think it's very important as Leos to really listen up to this, because there could be some more growing pains, and for some of you some really painful transformations coming if you don't speak your truth very soon. Aries season is giving you the balls to do it. Make sure you're not saying anything out of emotion that's going to hurt people, but speak your truth. If something's making you unhappy, say it. If you need to get out of a situation, say it. If you need to leave a job, a person, whatever, a situation behind because it's toxic, say it. Opportunity, oh, there's more cards here. Opportunity will come from it. You will be recognized for your hard work. You will regain sleep, and there will be a chance for more financial shit to come in. Yes, you're gonna take some kind of loss with family, finances, whatever, but it will be regained. These cards came before the Devil reversed and the Ace of Pentacles. You're breaking free from something for something more stable. Could be a relationship. Could be a job. I'd say a job with Uranus in the 10th house. But instead of going back and forth with taking action and communicating this, you need to do it and start manifesting it. Use your talents, use your skills for whatever this is, and let the change happen. It's not going to be as bad as you think. You have a lot of cards here, Leo. Okay, so Saturn, Pluto, and the South Node in Capricorn is bringing up some very, very karmic situations that could even be from past lives that are going to be very, very hard to let go of. It could be people, etc., but it's in your 6th house of work, health, daily routine. Check your other signs too, because those may relate and resonate as well. Obviously, if you're a Leo sun, then your 6th house from your sun is Capricorn, but your actual 6th house, you need to check your rising sign for. If you're a Leo rising like me, then your actual 6th house is Capricorn. So this will be even more intense for you. But make sure you check out your sun sign as well. So the name of the game is to let go, not try to fix, manage, and control a situation that you feel held down by, okay? There's going to be fear of letting go. This could be habits, a lifestyle, job, employees, an employer, and it can have to deal with past life karma, like I was saying, but something that makes you feel like you're a slave to it, okay? It came out reversed, but remember, the devil upright. Something that makes you feel like you're a slave to it, and it's time to let it go. Sorry, the sun is setting while I'm filming this, so it keeps getting darker and darker. Also, Jupiter is retrograding on April 10th, which is very good for us. This is in our 5th house, Leo. So this is bringing back creative ideas and inspirations that we had from the end of last year until recently that we may have not taken action on yet, or we already did take action on, but haven't quite got to really test it out yet, if that makes sense. We're revisiting that. We are revisiting what makes us happy, what makes us passionate, what gives us self-worth, what makes us emotionally stable. But there's a sense of having to let go of the 4 of Pentacles energy here to be able to go on this journey. To go on this journey, the ticket is speaking your truth. Speaking your truth about how you feel. It may sting, it may hurt other people, especially if you're dealing with an air sign. Also, this could be an air sign apologizing for something they did in the past, especially if it's a female air sign. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Possibly an air sign coming back from the past to apologize, or this could be speaking your truth about how you feel, and it's going to cause a significant change. I would say like the 2nd week of April, you're celebrating this new change. You're not feeling defensive anymore. You're able to let your guard down. You're feeling better. Maybe you get a promotion or something. But there's a very significant life change here with the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you may be celebrating, but there may be other people in your life, if you have coworkers and this is a job situation, that don't like this. But either way, there's a very big choice you have to make this month. Some of you could have an ex coming back around. And honestly, you might be kind of looking at it like, or there could be a Gemini. I don't think what they're offering is sincere, but I do think they could definitely help you learn something. Or even give you something, help you financially, or give you an offer somehow. But I feel like if this isn't an ex coming back, this could definitely be us making a decision on a new path, whether that be with work, a relationship, etc. With the Lovers reverse, there's a good possibility it could be a relationship. So then, we come back to the Ace of Swords. We don't end up taking this cup that this Knight of Cups gives us. We're feeling a little stagnant towards the end of the month. We're wanting to learn, but we're just not sure what to do. Some of you could take this whole month to decide, to make a decision, honestly. It's like really crazy. There's a lot of back and forth here with decision making on what you want to do or to take this action. Some of you could wait till the end of the month to speak your truth because you're scared of what other people will think about you. But the rest and the values of something, the family, the money, is just getting to be too much. So we finally face our fears and break free of a situation, and we are finally offered a new opportunity for something. But that only comes if we are able to make the decision to communicate, to change. Then we can finally use our talents and manifest what we want once we have cleared away the wreckage from the past. It's a lot of cards. I drew a lot. So I will try to show you guys, but it is a lot. I don't know if I'll even be able to fit it all on the screen. And then we will go over literally, like, this is how many cards I have left in the deck. And then we will go over the last few things in the astrology. Okay, Leo, I love you. It will be okay. Check my description for my Patreon if you guys want more awesome videos and even lessons on how to read tarot and astrology. And I'll see you in a sec. Hi, Leo. Yes, it's a lot of cards. Like I said, I wasn't lying, I promise. I think you're probably going to have the most cards out of everybody, but I wanted to drill it in your head how back and forth your reading is. It's like, I feel like this is scattered energy from multiple Leos. Some of you guys will literally wait till the last minute and hold on for dear life until you make a decision to change something. And you'll see the whole time it was hard to let go, yes, but it was worth it in the end. And you may go back and forth with your decision at first, like, did I make the right decision, etc., etc. But I think then you will see. So we're stuck between a rock and a hard place, the very top there. When it comes to family, our values, tradition, the Hierophant, I could even be a Taurus, or with people in authority, maybe even the government. We want to take some kind of action for leadership, like the rules, the values, whatever. It's like some kind of rules, values, or commitment have us in a hard place, but we want to take action. These values, opinions, etc. have been instilled in us as children, and they're hard to let go of. Maybe it's even a routine. It really tugs on something very karmic, something very intertwined with our childhood, with the Six of Cups up there next to the Four of Pentacles. It's something we don't want to let go of, something that we really don't want to let go of emotionally, and we can't. So are we better than that? Do we walk away? Do we go on this new journey with the Hierophant, or not the Hierophant, the Chariot, sorry, speak our truth about it emotionally and let the ending happen, let the wheel turn, celebrate, work on something new, start some new project, stand our ground, go down this new path? Or do we keep holding on, mentally think about letting go and wanting to be independent, wanting self-worth, think about going on that journey and what it would be like, but never really get there until a few months down the road? We also have the Queen of Swords offering something. Some of you could have an emotional opportunity coming in because of this ending, because of this exhaustion, this constant wheel turning. We've finally kind of gotten a little bit stable, and now we have to go through this change again. Really? Is that what you're telling us, Tawny? Yeah. Leos have had it rough. I will be the first to admit, and I get it. I already know what this is referring to in my own life. I already know what the astrology is referring to. Some of this I'm not sure because it's not April yet, but I already know what the change is going to have to be in my life, and I'm going to make the decision and the leap to do tarot full time and hope that it pays bills. And that's what I'm passionate about. Everything else is dragging me down, is emotionally exhausting me, and I can't do it. It goes against what I believe in as a person, and that's the Hierophant up there. Not something I can just get rid of. I want to help people, and by helping people, you have to tell the truth, and that is showing up here as well. So instead of helping everybody else and not helping yourself, are you really helping them if you're not telling them everything, Leo? Are you really helping them if you are not being honest about how you feel? And what does that say about you? Who's going to care about you if you don't care about you? We were just soldiers a few months ago, going into whatever this new experience was for each of us. It was something different. Going into these new experiences, these new opportunities, with pretty much the mindset of, we got this, nothing can touch us now. And that's the mindset we need to get back to. Fuck a relationship, fuck a job. Like, we've been through hell. Really? You're gonna tell me that this shit's gonna stop you, this indecision going on? I mean, this is like a Libra reading right now. There's a big decision that needs to be made here. That's like the best way I can even explain this clusterfuck of a reading. There's a big decision that needs to be made. A life path that we are too scared to go down, but that is calling to us, and we know it. And we're wasting our time fucking off because we're too scared of what people will think. We're too scared to upset people that may not even be in our lives if we make this decision. So, just something to think about, Leo. What else do we have here? So this Jupiter retrograde is going to help you get back to what you love. It really is. It's going to really get rid of all the stupid shit in your life that you don't believe in, the shit that doesn't turn your match, that doesn't switch your match or light your match. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word. It's still Mercury retrograde in Pisces. It's going to help you get back to matters of the heart. It's going to help you get back to the creative spark and the ideas that you had that you really wanted to do and that you were really inspired to do within like the last 6 months or so. We need to get back to that soldier that we became, because we've kind of got too soft again. I'm sorry. Aries is our 9th house, about our beliefs, about religion, travel, higher education. Mars is going to be in the 11th house of social media, social circles, marketing. It's going to be great for being social. Make sure you're not getting into arguments with people, though, over speaking your truth that you've held in too long. If you hate a relationship that you're in, a situation that you're in, or a job that you're in, or something that you're in, if you already hate it now, don't wait 2 months from now and be like, oh, hey, by the way, I hate this job and I'm leaving now because of what happened 2 months ago. Like, you need to make a decision now. And there doesn't really even need to be that much truth known. It just needs to be, look, this is how I feel and I'm the fuck out. Because it looks like whatever you're expecting to happen is not going to happen the way that you think it will, with the Wheel of Fortune there. There is going to be some kind of celebration and collaboration with 2 3s together. People are going to help you. People are going to understand. It's not going to be what you think with the 9 of Wands reversed. Uranus is still in our 10th house, like I was talking about, making us more independent when it comes to our career and our life path and our reputation. So you may not take action this month, Leo, but it will be required eventually. So I'm just preparing you, okay? Because whatever is noticeably making you feel held back is going to get worse and be too obvious to just act like it's not there anymore, or try to just give it another chance, if that makes sense. So I love you guys, Leo. I will see you guys over on my Patreon and in the weekly live streams. Thank you guys so much for your support. Please give me your feedback down below. You guys know I love hearing back from you guys. You guys just have like the most beautiful souls and leave the most nice comments. Like, I think out of all of my other videos I do, Leos always have the most nicest things to say underneath my videos. So I love you guys. Thank you. And I will see you guys over on Patreon and in the weekly lives. And I will also see you guys for May's videos. Bye.